Yeah. Way up.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee on a Tell Us a Secret Fridays with Maino.
New Maino.
You know Maino loves this segment, so we're going to have some fun today.
Yeah.
But it's Friday.
Secret.
I'm excited.
Friday, yay.
You went to go see Conway the Machine last night.
Shout out to Conway the Machine. I pulled up. Yeah, it was dope.
He has an album out today.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that later when we discuss new music. Maino be outside. I was like, Maino, can you invite me places?
You got to stop. You get invited to places I can't even get in.
Like where?
You know, like the Met Gala.
I did not get invited to the Met Gala.
You're on the list.
I am not on the list. Let's work toward that next year, Maino. You got to stay out of trouble.
I don't do trouble, though, but you know.
What would you have worn to the Met Gala?
Something crazy.
Trying to think.
Something crazy. I wore a cape.
We do our own party. You know what I'm saying? Forget, we don't need to be on no list.
I mean, that's true. I mean, we show up, when it's an all-black party, we show up wearing white.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, listen, and we were just talking behind the scenes. Everybody's discussing this whole bus driver, would you date a bus driver thing. Me and Maino had some fun conversations about that.
Yeah, you told me you would definitely date a bus driver, right?
I said, I'm more about like what people's aspirations are. I like people that are very, like if you're a bus driver and then you're also like doing other things, like this is what I want to be. Because for me, I don't sit still. So I always have like other things that I want to do.
Right.
So if your goal is to be like, okay, I'm a bus driver now, but the next level is this and then that, or I'm trying to unlock this, or I also do this, even nonprofit stuff. But one of my friends said to me one day, she was like, Angela, I wish that I made money so I could date who I want to date.
Right. The thing for me is that, I mean, everybody that's
I make money, so I date who I want to. Oh, go ahead.
See, you date who you want to date. See, look, everybody that's up right now at some point was down before.
Yes.
So
I was down.
It's a journey, and it depends. And people got a right to date who they want to date.
So
I like what I like.
What about you? Would you date a bus driver?
I might sleep with one.
See, he's a bird.
What?
You a
I
bird, Maino. Yes. You would just sleep with one, but you wouldn't date one?
Well, it's the same thing.
Oh, okay. So yes is your answer.
It's the same thing. It depends. But you ever seen a pretty bus driver?
Yes.
Nice ones.
Yeah, really? Absolutely.
I might start hanging out at the bus.
My mom works for transit, so I know a lot. You know, so my whole since I was
my uncle, he
7
drives
years
a bus.
old. So she's, is.
My uncle drives a bus. Yeah, I'm dating bus drivers.
Right, so I get it.
Ladies bus drivers.
It's just a very vague question to ask too, because it's an individual person. It's not. A person is not their job, so it depends on who the person is.
You can't define a person by what they do for a living.
All right, well, it's a longer conversation, but let's shine a light. 800-292-5150 is a number. If you want to shine a light on a bus driver or whoever you want to shine a light on, call us up and let's get that started on a Friday. Also, Dee Barnes is going to be joining us. She has a new show that just debuted on Roland Martin's network yesterday, but you know her from Pump It Up. But she also was blacklisted from the industry after Dr. Dre put hands on her.
So she was
yeah, she was definitely blackballed. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
We gon' light the block up. I'ma shine. I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. And Maino
Yeah. New Maino
is here.
Yeah.
We ready to argue behind the scenes.
Yeah, man.
I like it,
Talking
though.
Crazy.
But you know how we start the show with some positivity, shining a light on people doing positive things. I want to shine a light on my girl, Leah Bia, today.
Leah Bia.
Yeah, Leah works at Empire, and she's always sending me like really uplifting messages and things like that. She just sent me a message over the weekend. Congrats on closing on your building. So happy for you. I know you've been working on it for a while. You inspire me so much. I'm not just saying that because you're my friend and I love you. You really do inspire me to get my hustle on and diversify my investments and to be an overall boss bee.
Nice. I never hear you shine a light on no guys.
I have. Actually, yesterday I did. I didn't get his name, but he was a sanitation worker.
Okay.
Yesterday that actually shouted me out, and I was shouting out him and all the sanitation workers.
Okay, nice.
What, man, are you trying to call me sexist?
A little bit.
Have I ever shined and I shine a light on Dan, our producer?
Yeah, but it's like...
Well, y'all need to step it up then.
99% women.
Sorry.
And you would date a
bus driver?
Sanitation
a sanitation worker?
Right.
Did I ever? I don't think I have. They make good money.
Right.
Sanitation workers make good money.
So you don't have a problem with that?
No, I don't think. Listen, I don't think I really do. I could never say who I would or wouldn't date because that's who you end up marrying. When you say I wouldn't date this person, you end up marrying that person. All right. Well, 800-292-5150 is a number. Let's shine a light on him. Jose, how are you feeling?
Hello, how you doing, Angela? Yeah, I'm good.
Who you want to shine a light on?
I wanted to shine the light on myself today because it's my birthday today. I just turned 21.
Ooh, that's a big age. Happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you. I listen to you guys every day, you feel me? And
so what are you going to do for your 21st? That's a big deal.
Actually, today, I'm working today, so tomorrow I'm going to be off.
Cinco De Mayo, too.
Yeah, you know I'm going to be out tonight drinking.
Well, happy birthday, and be safe, okay? I know it's your birthday. Don't get too crazy.
It was great talking to you guys. Thank you so much.
Shay, who do you want to shine a light on?
Oh, good morning. I would like to shine the light on Principal Jerry Sanders at Doherty Comprehensive High School, Albany, Georgia.
Okay. Tell us why.
For one, Mr. Sanders is a pastor. He's never made it about himself. He gets close with the kids, bring the fun back in learning, and he goes outside of those school walls to learn who he's educating, and we need that. And he is awesome, and I just wanted to shine the light on him, Cole Doherty.
All right. Well, thank you. We appreciate you, Shay, and we appreciate them, too.
Thank you.
Shout out to Deborah Roberts, by the way. She has a book out right now about teachers that had a big impact in her life. And it's like a book of essays of everybody discussing that. We're definitely going to have her up here. And that was Shine a Light. That is brought to you by Born in Roma by Valentino, available at Macy's. And speaking of teachers, when we come back, we have Yeetie, and we'll talk about an HBCU scholarship that Mary J. Blige is launching. It's Way Up with Angela Yee across the U.S.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip,
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Talk to me.
Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. It's a Friday and Mano is here.
Yeah, new Mano.
He got a light, shining lights on people. We just shining lights behind the scenes.
Oh, I got a light shine on me.
Okay, we're going to hear about it, but let's shine a light on Mary J. Blige. She has established an HBCU scholarship that's going to help celebrate and advocate for Black women as her Strength of a Woman Festival makes its return.
So,
I'm actually going to be at the Strength of a Woman Festival in Atlanta. I'm excited for that. And
you're going to be speaking too, right?
We're doing lip service.
You going to be speaking?
Yep. We're doing lip service out there, my podcast.
Are you on the panel too?
Yeah, just lip service.
And you getting honored?
Stop it. I'm not getting honored. He thinks I just get honored all the time. You do. No, I don't. Now, the Pepsi and Mary J. Blige Strength of a Woman Scholarship is part of their $200,000 donation, which also funds local charities. So we know scholarships mean everything when it comes to going to college. And so that's really helpful that Pepsi is pledging that $200,000 in donations and scholarships. We love that.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Now, Drew Barrymore is stepping down as MTV's Movie and TV Awards host days before, and that is because she's supporting the writers' strike. All right. So yesterday, Variety reported that she is no longer going to be hosting because she's in solidarity with members of the Writers Guild of America union members who just started a strike earlier this week on Tuesday. The show will continue without a host, and she's already agreed to return to host in 2024. Right? So she released a statement. I have listened to the writers, and in order to truly respect them, I will pivot from hosting the MTV Movie and TV Awards live in solidarity with the strike. Everything we celebrate and honor about movies and television is born out of writers' creation. And until a solution is reached, I am choosing to wait, but I'll be watching from home, and I hope you will join me.
Okay.
I saw somebody wrote on social media, are we supposed to not be watching shows and things like that during this time?
I don't know if it's that deep.
But they said that's not the solution. I'm not sure. I just be trying to listen to what the writers have to say.
That's the solution.
And clearly there's no writers on this show, so there's nothing to worry about.
I'm part of the writing team.
Oh, you were? Oh, so
yeah.
are you on strike?
Yeah.
Okay.
Starting today.
All right, now let's talk about Sherri Shepherd. And I love this story. So basically, Sunny Hostin from The View revealed that Sherri Shepherd helped her fight for fair pay when she joined The View. And this is something that people need to do more often. Here's what she said.
When I signed my deal sheet, you gave me a call and you were like, I heard you coming on the show. And I was like, yeah, I'm joining the show. She was like, did they give you car stipend? I was like, no. Did they give you this? I was like, no. I was like, let me get my deal sheet out. And you basically went over your salary. And you also gave me Jenny McCarthy's salary.
Yes, I did. I gave everybody's salary.
You gave me everyone's salary, and I went back to my agent. I was like, you did not get me enough money.
Rosie O'Donnell gave me everybody's salary and hers, and I feel you got to pay it forward.
That's amazing. See, now that's how things are supposed to work.
Yeah, that's how you hold somebody down.
Sometimes people be really secretive.
Right.
And people also lie about what they make. I've noticed.
They always go bigger.
Yes, they'll be like, yeah, I got paid X, Y, and Z. And you're like,
$1 trillion.
Yeah, they gave me $25 million. And you're like, did they? Because I didn't get that. And then you find out they lied.
Like, man, all I got was $2,500.
But it is important. And the way that Sherri Shepherd did that and what Rosie O'Donnell did for her, that's important, right? Because you want to make sure that people are getting paid fairly. And people, I think, are so secretive about money and they don't want to share what they're making, but that can really help benefit everyone.
Right.
You saw how they stuck together when they did Friends and other TV shows like that, so everybody was able to make what they were supposed to make.
I think that was really dope.
All right. Well, Sherri Shepherd has also fired Wendy Williams producers, and that's because she wants fresh energy. So she did inherit decided she wanted fresh energy for her new season. And I don't think it should have been a surprise for them either. They said it was not a surprise. He stayed on to help get through the hump of launching a new show, one of the executive producers, because they wanted to make sure she was good. And then I guess now that they see the show has established
it has its
itself.
own legs, and now it's time to bring your own people in.
Yeah, and that's how it gets done.
Yeah.
All right, well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, we have About Last Night. You were out and about last night, Mano. And I'm going to tell you what I did last night, too, when I woke up. I do snore.
Yeah.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yeah. Last night.
So, about last night.
Last night.
Here's how it went down.
Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. And Mano is in the building.
Main ovation.
New Mano.
Yeah.
And we are talking about last night, okay? And I know you were out and about last night. I actually was like, Mano, where you going?
Yeah, I thought you was going to come with me.
I know. I actually fell asleep, and then I woke up at like 2 a.m.
I was like calling and texting. I was like,
he did.
Man.
Because I was like, I was on the couch, right? And I was sitting there trying not to make sure I didn't mess up my lashes. I had my lashes on. I was taking my classes online, my real estate classes. So I was taking my classes online, and then I fell asleep. And then I woke up, and I was like, oop, I'm still on the couch.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Shout out to Conway. The Machine. He had dropped his album today.
Okay.
And he had a listening party.
Won't he do it?
At the Soho House. No, at the Ludlow House.
Okay, all
My
right.
bad.
Which is part of Soho House.
Yeah, it was real nice. It was dope. A lot of people came out.
I like that. Won't he do it as a title for an album, because I say that all the time.
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Yeah.
God is good.
Yeah.
You're supposed to say all the time.
All the time?
Yeah.
Won't he do it all the time?
No, I say God is good, and he's supposed to say all the time.
Oh, that's what's supposed to happen after that.
It's our call and response.
God is great.
So how was the album?
Nice. I love Conway as an artist though. I think he dope. I like Griselda as a whole. Seen 38 Special there. Seen the guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to my girl Lee. I think she was there also. I see Fab is on the album.
Yeah, Fab was there.
And Juicy J's on the album. And all of that. Well, let me tell you what I did when I woke up at 2 a.m. while you were out running these streets. I've been watching. Do you watch Power? Is it Power Book 2?
I gotta catch back up, man. I fell off.
Yeah, so it drops like at midnight. So I woke up. I was like, oh, I could watch Power now, because every single week I'm looking forward to what's going on.
You back up to date?
I'm up to date right now. I see Effie was trending, as she's always trending. But you got to catch up on the show. I don't want to tell you what happened, because I know a lot of people didn't watch it yet.
I think I fell off last season though.
Why is that?
I don't know.
You just, sometimes you can't catch up either. Like once you stop watching the show.
Right. Once I miss like 3 or 4 episodes, it's like, man.
Now, the other thing that I watched since I was up so early is I watched this movie on Prime. It's called Hunted.
Nah, I don't know that.
Ooh, all right, so just to give you a little bit of because I like to tell people like things that I watch. That's actually kind of why I originally thought of this segment, just because I know people want to know, like, people are always like, what's good to watch?
Right.
All right, so this was actually kind of a good movie. So this crew of people went to go break into someone's house, and it turns into this whole thing where they start getting hunted. These people had like a whole lot of property, and it turns into a game where they're actually hunting human beings.
I think I know what you're talking about. If they made that movie like 3-4 times.
Oh.
Like that's the same plot on like 5 different movies.
Okay, well, anyway, it was very entertaining to watch. So I just want to say, I'll put that out there. I don't want, obviously, if you're going to watch it, I don't want to give away too much. And then I watched Platform again. Did you watch that yet?
I saw that. That's the one when they was in that jail, right?
Yeah.
And then every level.
Yeah, every level. So do you know what that movie was about for real in real life?
No.
Capitalism.
Okay, so it was kind of like a metaphor.
Yeah, so the people at the top, because the way it starts is there's food at the top, and then whatever is left over, it goes to the level 1, then level 2, then level 3.
Right.
And as you get lower and lower, there's less and less food.
Yeah.
So that's capitalism. The people on the top don't care about the people underneath them.
Indeed.
So that's kind of, in general, what that's about.
That's kind of old. I saw that in, about 4 years ago?
Yeah, that came out during the pandemic, 2019. That was one of the first movies I watched. When the pandemic
movies.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is about last night. And when we come back, calm down. Tell us a secret.
Please call us
Everybody calm down, Mano.
with your secrets, deepest, darkest secrets. Please.
800-292-5150. You get to stay anonymous. And if Mano starts getting too judgy, we're going to check him.
I'm judging.
800-292-5150 is a number. It is Way Up with Angela Yee. Tell us a secret next on a Friday. Make it spicy.
This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
Ooh, baby, it's a Friday. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano is here.
Mano,
can we restrain him or something? Because he gets very passionate during these Tell Us a Secrets.
I'm just always looking for understanding.
Okay. All right.
You want to sit over there and be like, oh, we don't want to judge.
That's the point of it, though. We want people to feel like they can tell us anything.
No, but if you're telling us something, then you open it up for my opinion, right?
No, that's the point. They feel comfortable calling in because they know we're not going to judge them. Sometimes there's things we did, we know it's wrong. We don't need you to tell us it was wrong, but we want to just...
No, I'm just having a conversation with them. I'm not actually telling them it's wrong. I'm giving them my opinion.
But your disgust sometimes in your voice and on your face.
It's okay.
Tells it all.
It's okay.
It's a judgment-free zone, guys, no matter what Mano says. You are anonymous, so at least we don't know who you are.
I know who you are.
800-292-5150. What's up, anonymous caller?
Hey, what's up?
It's me and Mano here, and we're ready for you to tell us a secret.
All right, don't judge me, okay?
Okay, we will not.
But,
you hear that, Mano? Okay, go ahead.
I feel terrible, but I'm 16 years old. I just got my driver's license. So I'm at this young lady's house, we kicking it or whatever, so I'm leaving. So I'm backing out the driveway. I hear a thud. So I'm all nervous. I get out, check what's up. It's a little girl, probably about 6 or 7 years old. She's on the ground. And I go check. I make sure she's okay. She wobbles, and as she gets up, I ask her if she's okay. She says, yeah. She starts walking in the house. Man, I skirt off, man. I didn't know what to do, So I just leave the scene. I feel terrible. I thought I was gonna take her to my grave, but she seemed like she was all right. But that's my secret.
Ooh, how long ago was this?
Man.
25 years ago.
Oh, okay. It was 25. And did you ever check up to make sure she's still alive?
I never went around back over there.
And the mom didn't try to contact you or nothing?
No, I never heard from old girl again because I never went back. It was just a little get together, whatever. But I was so nervous about hitting that little girl. She had to be about 6, 7 years old.
So that been on your conscience. That been on your conscience all the time.
25 years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I never knew what happened. But I was super nervous though. But I never went back.
Yeah, that's
I
deep,
would say she's alive though.
Yeah, she's alive. You seen her walk in the
Yeah,
house?
she
right?
was. She walked in the house. She kind of stumbled in the house, but
damn,
I didn't know what to do.
Wow.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing with us.
Can't even joke.
Oh yeah. Keep doing your thing.
Okay, thank you. Hello, anonymous caller.
Hey, what's up, Yee? What's poppin'?
What's up? What's poppin'? You want to share a secret with me and Mano?
Yeah, you already know, definitely. Mano, what's poppin', Mano?
What's poppin', homie?
You already. Yo, me and my cousin, you know what I'm saying? We used to go out, so I used to bag chicks. So every time I get to the crib, my shorty be spazzing yo, you was with, you know what I'm saying? You was with her. And I'm to myself, I never put 2 and 2 together, but then she ended up telling me, how, you know what I'm saying? Boy had told her. So what I did was, since then, every shorty he dealt with, I smashed, bro. Every single one,
And you did that because he did you wrong, right?
Facts. You already know, man. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? He went against the grain by even doing that. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just tick for tack, but he don't even know to this day. His shorty right now, she me up and all that to this day. everything. Like,
So he was snitching on him. So in order to get
Right,
revenge, he'd just be
right.
smashing all his chicks.
I never did a revenge thrashing before.
So you still friends with this guy though?
yeah, I mean, we still kick it. I mean, even right now to this day, like I still be around him and shorty right now.
And you knocking this shorty off right now.
No, I haven't knocked her off since I knocked her off. I knocked her off already, but I haven't knocked her off since.
I could tell.
Yeah,
I could
so
tell
you
you from
better
Brooklyn. He from Brooklyn too. I could tell.
Yeah, you from Brooklyn?
Oh, that's a fact. Oh,
knew
I'm LG, man. You already know. Better
honey,
black boy.
I hear it in your voice.
Man, this sound like some Brooklyn behavior to
Yeah,
you.
he say boy. Yeah.
All I do want to say is this though: you need better friends.
Nah, that's a fact. I mean, it's all good. You know what I mean? I know how to choose them now. I don't keep my, I keep certain, I stick to my day ones. You know
All right, but it's safe to say that if they ever get out of line, you're gonna knock their joints off.
I mean, more or less, if they get out of line off of mine. You feel me? I'm definitely not going to join off, girl.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Heard you.
All right, thank you for calling, anonymous Brooklyn caller.
Yeah, you already know. Yeah, easy. Yo, man, no safety out there, my guy.
Love.
What's up, anonymous caller?
Hi.
Hey, you want to tell us a secret?
Oh, yeah, I have a secret for you.
Okay, we're
I'm
listening.
gonna
Me
do
and
it
Mano
quick
here.
'cause my phone's dying. Okay. Years ago, when my husband and I were dating, he'd gone to visit his mom. And when he came back, he had his laundry, and he said, "Oh, shoot," as he pulled out a pair of red panties and said, "My sister-in-law must have left these in the dryer."
Mm-hmm.
And him being a long-haul truck driver, I let him take his nap. And I got in his bag and I rubbed some capsaicin in the seam of all of his underwear.
Oh, my God.
Rub what?
Capsaicin.
What is that?
It's like an icy hot cream, but more like peppery.
Okay, ouch.
Man, it's a lot of revenge.
So, yeah, things going along fine. He goes on to work and calls me about the third day out and says, "We got to talk." And I'm like, "Okay, hey, what's going on, honey?" At this point, he's crying. He said, "I don't know, but my is on fire." I said, "Well, I think you need to see a doctor." And I don't know whatever happened with him seeing the doctor, but every time we went to the grocery store, if we'd see this chick out in public, he would run the other way.
Oh, so you knew who
And
it
my
was.
only regret is after the divorce, I couldn't get back in there and do it again, so he thought he had some kind of reoccurring disease.
Wow.
So
he never did figure that out.
I was
but
like, he never
sure
found
scared of
out.
her.
It all started with the laundry. You know how many times I got caught with other garments in the
You
laundry?
did,
Many
Mano. That's
times.
so sloppy.
Like, these ain't yours?
Girls do it on purpose.
But I'm like, I thought these...
Yeah.
My bad.
How you going to show it to me?
Well, thank you for
Be like,
sharing.
"Oh, hey, look at these panties I found." Nah.
Thank you so much. I know a girl who broke up with her boyfriend, and the way she did it was she actually planted some panties in the bed that weren't hers.
And then he did what?
And then acted like, "Whose are these?" And that's how she broke up with him.
Oh, good. Oh, that was... That, yeah, she was just...
But
she
then
wanted to break up with him.
Yeah, she wanted
So
to. She
she
did it on
used that
purpose.
as-
She used it as a reason.
That was foul.
All right, well, that was Tell Us a Secret. How you feeling, Mano?
I'm feeling absolutely wonderful.
Okay, nothing spicy or burning in your drawers? Okay.
Why would it be? Why would it be?
I don't know. Tell us a secret.
Nah,
and if
I
you
don't
guys couldn't get through, 800-292-5150 is the number. No one can absolutely judge you if you leave a message, okay? And when we come back, we have Yeetie, and let's talk about Essence Festival. We'll tell you who just got added. Also, Live Nation, we were discussing this. How can we get back to $25 tickets? Well, they're doing that. We'll tell you about it. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Oh, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that yee tea. Come and get the tea.
Stay with us, Mano. Stay with us. It's Way Up with
way
Angela
up.
Yee.
Are you crazy?
It's Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
And yes, it is also shot o'clock up here.
Shot o'clock.
And it's time for Yeetie. And also, happy birthday to my girl, Natina.
Natina.
Her birthday's on Cinco de Mayo. I was like, what are we doing today?
Yeah, she got to come up here and like, you know.
She's like, I told her, I said, come on, come do some shots. She said, I don't do shots, you psycho. But we'll call her in a second. But happy birthday, Natina, and happy Cinco de Mayo.
Yes.
All right,
Shots
now,
on me.
Essence Festival. There have been some new additions to the lineup. All right. And this year, they're also celebrating 50 years of hip hop. What a great situation that's going to be. So, you know, Megan Thee Stallion's already on there, Miss Lauryn Hill, Missy Elliott, Jagged Edge, Ari Lennox, Thames, and Jill Scott are also going to be joining them. And there's going to be the West Coast All-Stars, DJ Quick, Ice-T, Yo-Yo, Lady of Rage, JJ Fad, E40, Ice Cube. And for the women in hip-hop, Angie Martinez is hosting and performing in real life 50 Years of Women in Hip-Hop with Remy Ma, Mia X, Trina, and Salt and Pepper. That's dope.
Angie gonna perform?
She does have some hit songs,
yeah,
to be clear.
Yes,
Angie does have some hit songs.
I want to
it's
see
Ladies
that.
Night. What? It must be Angie on the mic.
Yeah.
But she hates when people bring up the fact that she was an artist. But she
But it said perform on that paper, though.
Well, she's hosting
okay.
these performances, all right? So it would be amazing, though, because I don't know when's the last time Angie performed that. As a matter of fact, we need to call.
Long time.
Let's call Carolina Essence and let her know
long time
that we need Angie to actually do her verse.
Yeah,
okay, and then she had a couple of bangers. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm excited for that. All right, and Live Nation has announced the return of $25 all-in tickets for 2023. We discussed this the other day. You know how there's all these fees and stuff like that when you buy tickets on Ticketmaster? Well, Live Nation has announced the return of Concert Week, and it's going to be a deal that will cover more than 38 shows across North America this year. The week-long annual program will have limited-time, low-money tickets for shows by more than 300 acts. That includes Janet Jackson, Fall Out Boy, Don Toliver, Maroon 5, Shania Twain, Snoop Dogg. There's a whole lot of different acts that are participating in this. LL Cool J, Wu-Tang Clan, Nas, Motley Crue, all of them. So you guys can check that out.
So the tickets is
Wiz
$25.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else is going to cost crazy.
Okay.
The refreshments.
Well, yeah. And you can't bring your own at all.
$50.
Eat before you go. That's the solution always. Okay? That's what I do. I eat before I go. Before I go to the movies, I eat
Soda,
at home.
$35.
You know, before I go to, right now, I'm on a budget. So before I go to dinners for my friends, I eat at home and I meet them for a drink.
You look like you bring your food to the movies.
I do.
For real. I feel like you do.
I definitely will. All right. Ed Sheeran has won his lawsuit alleging copyright infringement of Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On. Before he had said that if he lost, he was going to give up music, period. But he did win. So here's what he had to say when he was asked by Fox about what happened.
I'm obviously very happy with the outcome of the case, and it looks like I'm not having to retire from my day job after all. But at the same time, I'm unbelievably frustrated that baseless claims like this are allowed to go to court at all. We've spent the last 8 years talking about 2 songs with dramatically different lyrics, melodies, and 4 chords which are also different and used by songwriters every day all over the world. These chords are common building blocks which were used to create music long before Let's Get It On was written, and will be used to make music long after we are all gone.
All right. Well, there you go. So he did win. He was ready to quit. He was like, F y'all.
And then did you see the like when they blended it together?
Yeah.
Yeah,
what did you think?
Similar. I know they're very similar. They're very similar. I don't know. It's close.
Wow, Mano, always judging something, huh?
No, I'm not the judge.
Ed Sheeran was just up here too on he was with Elvis Duran. All right, now 50 Cent has announced a Get Rich or Die Trying 20th anniversary world tour. I can't believe it's been 20 years. 64 dates he's doing. I know you're about to cake up off of that.
Man.
Yeah,
wow.
So congratulations to him. The verified ticket pre-sale will start on Wednesday, May 10th, followed by a limited general sale on Friday, May 12th. So if you guys want to go see that tour, you can do that. He posted, "You've waited long enough." The final lap tour celebrating Get Rich or Die Trying with special guest and longtime friend Busta Rhymes. And Jeremiah's going to be on there
Jeremiah too. Yeah,
he's going to be on all across all dates is Busta Rhymes, and Jeremiah is on all North American dates. So that's going to be coming your way. I feel like we should go to that.
I'm going.
We should go to that.
I'm pulling up.
Can I get invited
Shot
somewhere?
o'clock. Come on.
All right, Cinco de Mayo. What's up? It's a Friday. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. And when we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are flying under the radar. They're not necessarily front page news, front headline news stories, but they're under the radar, and you should know about them. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Check the news. I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee, and it's time for Under the Radar with Mano.
New Mano.
On a Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
And these are stories that are not necessarily headline news, but I want to make sure that people know about them. Now, one thing I want to talk about is this medication that people have been taking, right? And that is to lose weight. It's a medication that they really use to treat diabetes. And people have been taking this, but there's a lot of danger in doing this. And so I just want to make sure that we put that out there because there's different medications and you got to make sure you go to the doctor, but there's side effects. And so with virtually all medications and therapies, there are side effects. So some of them are gastrointestinal discomforts like nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, and constipation. Also pancreatitis and gallbladder problems. And some patients may experience low blood sugars while taking them. And some animal studies have linked them to thyroid tumors. And so this has not been seen in humans yet. But again, if you're going to take any of these medications
What's the name of it?
to control your weight, then you got to be really careful. There's two different ones. And I don't want to wrongly say who people are saying takes them. So I don't want to do that. But one of them that's really popular is called Wegovy. Yes. So that's one of the weight loss drugs that are really popular. So just putting that out there. All right. COVID has dropped to the 4th leading cause of death in the U.S. last year. So now, even though previously it was the number one reason, now it is the 4th leading cause of death. So they're saying that it's no longer something.
So it's not no longer something we got to worry about.
Yeah, I mean, look, still always be cautious. Still wash your hands. So all you nasties that wasn't washing your hands before COVID.
Thought you said it was a new COVID with the pink eye.
They did say there's a new one with different symptoms. It's a new symptom, conjunctivitis.
Right, and that's to get your eye.
Not that many people are getting it like they used to. So it's, as you can see, people are still out and about like it's nothing. All right, Marissa Mayer is the former Yahoo CEO, and she's admitting to some of the mistakes that she made while she was there. She said she hired the wrong COO during her time at the company. And she also said that she could have acquired Netflix or Hulu. Instead, she acquired Tumblr. And she feels like that was a big regret. So that was one of the things that she said she would have done differently during her time at Yahoo. All right. She said the acquisition of Tumblr was a misfire because it came at the cost of getting Netflix or Hulu. At that time, Netflix is worth $4 billion and Hulu was valued at $1.3 billion. She said the Tumblr acquisition was not, in fact, her biggest regret. That was Verizon's acquisition of Yahoo. She said that she didn't feel that helped the company as much as was hoped. All right. So it's, in retrospect, you never know what's going to happen with some of the decisions that you make.
It's always easier to look back on it. You see things clearer.
All right. And Black women have become major money makers in 2023. And they did a new research from the Pew Research Center. 1 in 4 Black wives out-earn their husbands. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
We were talking about this earlier. Remember, I was telling you.
We talked about it, but we didn't have the exact numbers, though.
And this study is a drastic change in gender norms 50 years after men were considered the sole breadwinners in 85% of opposite sex marriages. Today, Black women are making intentional choices when it comes to getting to the bag. Remember, I was saying a lot of times women were making decisions back in the day out of survival, and now we make money a lot of times.
So now you're making money, and you said you're not dating a bus driver. That's what you said.
Did I say that, Mano?
You said that.
No, I did not.
Yes,
I did not.
I recall you saying that.
Mano, you lying. I said I would.
You said you would what?
I said I would. I said I never know who I would date.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. You said you wouldn't.
No, I said I would.
We can roll the tape back, Cinco De Mayo.
We can, remember.
All right, now, some of the reasons for that is higher education. Also, Black women are more likely than any other ethnic group to be in marriages, which can financially benefit Black families. All right, and however, unfortunately, Black wives of bachelor's or advanced degrees still earn approximately $50,599. So that's the approximate, which is equivalent to what white non-Hispanic men make without a degree. So we have to have a degree, but with that degree, we make what white non-Hispanic men make who don't even have one. So there's still some obstacles. All right. And that is your Under the Radar. We do have the Way Up Mix when we come back at the top of the hour. Plus, Dee Barnes is going to be joining us. She has a new show on Roland Martin's Black Star Network, but you know her from Pumping Up from back in the day.
Right.
And she went through a lot of different things. So we're going to discuss that with her. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Way Up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way Up.
Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano is here.
New Mano.
Yes, it is a Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo. Shots on me, drinks on me.
And we are having a time.
Yeah.
up here today.
Yeah.
I put you on to this Patron El Alto. You like it?
Yes, you did. I do like it.
No, Mano kept saying, I have an empty stomach, but we just had some taquitos, so you should be fine.
I'm good.
Okay, perfect. All right, now let's do some Yee tea. The Prince Estate will be opening up the unreleased music vault for 2023 celebration at Paisley Park. I am the biggest Prince fan.
Biggest?
Yes. Like, honestly, Prince is my favorite artist
biggest.
of all time.
Love Prince.
Yeah, so, and even, I know this is unpopular because I love Michael Jackson too, but Prince is like another level for me. Purple Rain is one of my favorite movies of all time.
That's one of my favorite Prince songs.
Purple Rain?
No,
okay.
no, you know what? Doves Cry.
Okay.
Doves Cry. Why can't you just leave me standing?
Knowing the world
alone
is...
in this world is so cold.
The world is so cold.
You just like my mother.
Yes. You know what one I love? The Beautiful Ones. That was my song. From Purple Rain. You don't know The Beautiful Ones?
How'd that one go?
He was, you're not going to make
Come
me sing.
on,
but remember Apollonia ran out of the club crying because he was singing that for her and then he started humping the ground and stuff? What? It's what happened.
For some reason, I don't remember that part. I just don't remember the part of him humping the ground.
Oh my gosh. I just
don't remember that.
Let's have a Purple Rain party where we all watch Purple Rain. All right. Well, they're going to crack open this vault and they're having a annual event celebration scheduled for June 9th through the 11th. And it'll be at his famous recording studio, museum, and concert venue in Minnesota. So I feel like I should make it to that.
You should. If you're the biggest Prince
am.
fan.
I love Prince.
You should pull
As a
up.
matter of fact, since I was young, my favorite color is purple because of Prince.
You should pull up somewhere that you're not getting honored or you're not speaking. You should try that sometime.
And my brother, let me tell you this. So we had the movie Purple Rain on VHS tape. Mm-hmm. And he always would pause the part where Apollonia was getting in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. And I'd be like, yo, stop pausing it. It's going to get stuck here. Because he would want to see Apollonia.
Right, of course.
Jumping in the water. All right. Well, Michelle Obama has launched a company that's going to promote healthy food for kids. So I think that's amazing because, that's part of my mission too. But she announced that she has co-founded this company to make and sell healthier food and drinks. She said food that will be less detrimental to their long-term health because of their lower sugar and higher nutrient content. I think about the things that I ate when I was a kid in school.
How about the things you're still eating?
No bueno. Remember you was eating all them glizzies?
Never. You still in them glizzies. You sneak those glizzies in the movie theater too.
You never had no boiled glizzies in school.
We wasn't calling them glizzies. They were still just Franks or hot dogs then. By the time they became glizzies, I've been out of that business. You still sneak them glizzies into that theater.
But anyway, yes, so I think it's really important to make sure you do that. We don't want these kids today eating
glizzies. Just eating glizzies randomly,
at school.
Just wildly.
All right, and Doja Cat may not be invited back to the Met Gala. That's because she was vaping at the event this year. There's a video of her in the background of an interview, and it went viral on social media, and she was vaping, and I guess you're not allowed to do that.
No vaping in the Met Gala.
Yeah, but, I mean, if you could bring in, like, Chick-fil-A and all of that, you should be allowed to vape. It's not that serious, right?
You never know. You'll sneak a glizzy in.
All right, Mano. All right. Well, anyway, we've been doing this Cinco De Mayo, so we're a little out of it. But we did take this before you start, so at least it's a recovery thing so that you can drink and
We're too lit to quit.
Okay. Well, on that note, it's shot o'clock, baby. It's Cinco de Mayo. Let's go. It's also Friday, so we have a new Music Friday. I know you were out last night at Conway the Machine's album listening party, album release party.
Yep.
So we'll talk about that, but we'll tell you what else is out today. There's some good releases, so you guys should have a great weekend. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yeah, she back at it. Bring in the back. Way Up with Angela Yee is on.
Yes, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. We in here blowing kisses, baby.
Yo, you out of control.
Mano's here.
You out of control.
What?
Like you got to slow down.
No.
You out of control.
No, my friend called. We were blowing kisses to the baby. That's
all.
Yeah.
She's feeding the baby. Shout out to Jasmine.
Shout out to Jasmine from the Jasmine brand. She's not here with us today, but she's here in spirit.
She's still her own brand.
And she's very jealous that it's Cinco de Mayo and she's not here
Shout
celebrating with us.
Yeah.
But it is New Music Friday, so let's talk about some albums. Now, there's a lot going on today.
Conway.
All right, now Ed Sheeran has a new album out today, Subtract. He also just won his case against Marvin
Right
Gaye's
in
estate.
time.
And he went through a lot right now. He lost his best friend last February, his best friend Jamal. He was only 31 years old. He passed away from cardiac arrest from alcohol and cocaine abuse.
Whoa.
And so he addresses that on this album. IDK, I love IDK. And IDK has a new album out today called F65. And here is Pinot Noir with Juicy Fruit and Saucy Santana.
2 million out of home we could go back to. Couple thousand on a watch, that's a throwback.
Listening to this album. This whole album today.
Sounding kind of good.
Shout out to IDK. Also, Omarion has a new album out today. Omarion, Full Circle, Sonic Book 1. And here is Girls.
See, for tonight it can be you and
I see you bopping, Mano. I see you bopping.
It's a vibe.
Okay,
It's a little bop. Yeah.
Denzel Curry has the EP out live at the Electric Lady. Electric Lady is a studio where D'Angelo recorded his albums too, by the way.
Yeah, I remember that.
Burner, Arrogance is Ignorance, One Shot Kill. Shout out to Burner. Armani White, Road to Casablanca. The EP is out today. Conway the Machine.
The Machine.
Won't He Do It? God is good all the time. But it's Won't He Do It? And here is the title track, Won't He Do It?
They go on the internet, sneak dissing and subtweeting, entitlement and jealous.
Forever. All right, shout out to Conway the Machine. Jalil, Real Raw, I'll Be Out. I'm from Marion. And
I'll Be Out. You got to join out.
Yes, I'm from Marion. He's from Jersey, right?
I like I'll Be Out.
Okay. And also singles out today. Will I Am featuring Lil Wayne, The Formula.
This is the formula.
All right, now one of my favorite artists, Brent Faiyaz, has a single out today featuring Marshmello. And by the way, he announced his United Masters partnership. They're saying, according to rumors, is valued at $50 million.
Good.
He also announced his world tour. Here is Fell in Love.
You ain't fall in love.
You like this, Mano?
Yeah. Vibing. You ain't fall in love with me. You ain't fall in love with me.
Okay.
Fell in love with who you thought I could be.
You like that?
Yeah.
All right. Also, The Baby has new music out today. Shake Something, Ghetto Girls. The Baby featuring Offset selling crack.
Selling.
What, Mano?
Crack. Hey.
Tyga, Day One, Designer. You know he's been talking about putting out this Timmy Turner 2, even though he recently, is seeking some help after what happened on the flight.
And that's what he did, and it's all good because he went and got some help, right?
Yeah, he is trying to get some. So,
no, but he turned he put himself.
He took accountability,
right? But he went into a program or something, right?
Yes, he did. Ron Suno has Dior out today. Sleazy Go World and Polo G off the court, and Shaq, King Talk.
Shaq.
What you know about that King Talk? Yeah. Walking like.
What'd you think?
I'm not mad at it. Shaq. Come on, man. He can do what he want to do.
All right. He
It's
teamed
Shaq.
up with a Ghanaian artist, American artist, Blackway.
Let's go.
To do that. So shout out to Shaq
why
as
not?
he re-enters the music industry with that new single.
Why not?
He first teased this back in February, so now it's out. And he also has an animated video celebrating LeBron's new record as the all-time leading scorer. And he decided he wanted to put out some music.
Yeah, why not, man?
Let's
It's
get
all
hype.
good.
All right, well, that is your new music for today. And we have Dee Barnes joining us when we come back. We'll be talking about her new show. That's on the Black Star Network. That is Roland Martin's network. And she's just excited. She has a lot of things going on in her personal life that she wants to do, but this is something that is actually going to help her achieve all of those things that she's trying to get done with her documentary, with her book, all of that. It's Way Up with Angela Yee, Dee Barnes, when we come back.
Now I'm back at it.
You vibing Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee on Cinco De Mayo, and Mano's here.
Yes, new Mano. Yeah.
And we've been doing these
Shots.
Cinco de Mayo shots. It's a Patron El Alto. It's like a new
Reposado.
It's
different from
You're
Patron
enjoying it?
because we don't know Patron for having Reposado.
We don't? They had that, and they have
Did they?
Añejo. Yeah.
I never knew.
Now, I'm looking at all these different stories as I'm sitting here sipping on my Cinco de Mayo
How
shots.
are you sipping on something that should have been shot?
Whoa.
That should have been shot. That's not an AO.
We're not shooting anyone, Mano.
It was a shot. You still sipping.
What are you doing tonight for Cinco de Mayo?
I'm working. I'm outside.
Wait, what does that mean?
You know me. I'm outside, right?
No, so let me tell you what he had to say earlier, right? When we started doing these shots on an empty stomach.
Don't make nothing up.
No, Maino said, I can't get started because once I get started, I don't know how to stop.
Right.
And I think he's correct.
Might end up on the blogs.
Yeah. And I said what I say.
Do it.
This is good for content.
Good for content.
Yes, so you guys know, but seriously, I know it is Cinco de Mayo. A lot of people are out there celebrating. Do you even know what Cinco de Mayo is?
Educate me.
Does anybody in here know what Cinco de Mayo is?
Navy.
Okay,
Help us.
Can we do a deep dive, please?
You typing. Did you know?
No, I'm looking it up. I'm doing a deep dive. It's a yearly celebration held on May 5th, as we know.
Mm-hmm.
And that is for Mexico's victory over the Second French Empire at the Battle of Puebla in 1862, led by General Ignacio Zaragoza.
Shot to that.
So I'll drink to that.
Right. Let's go.
All right, Mexico, vámonos, let's go. We have Dee Barnes when we come back. That is, and Roland Martin is here with us too, by the way. He's on this interview because Dee Barnes has just put out her first episode of The Frequency that's on his Black Star Network. Jasmine Brand is here as well, so get ready for that. We love Dee Barnes. You know her from Pump It Up back in the day, but she now has a brand new show, and I'm excited to hear it and see it. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.
Jasmine from the Jasmine Brand is here,
Yes.
and Roland Martin is here.
What's up?
And we have the pleasure of welcoming for the first time Dee Barnes. Hey, Dee Barnes.
What's up? What's up, you guys? Thank you so much for having me. This is awesome.
And exclusive.
And exclusive. Yes, Roland actually broke the news on Way Up with Angela Yee. Let's break it again if people didn't hear it.
That's right. So, Dee, we've launched a new show with her called The Frequency with Dee Barnes. Right now it's a weekly, but eventually it will be a daily show.
Mm-hmm.
So it was last year when I hit Dee out of the blue on Twitter, and I was like, "Yo, what are you doing?" And then she told me, and I was like, I said, "Hey, I got an idea, and I think you'd be great for it." And then for some reason, she took about 2 or 3 weeks to hit me back. I'm like, "What the hell?"
She had to marinate on it.
What the hell was taking so long? And so then she hits me back. And she said she wasn't going to do it. I was like, is she out of her mind? And so
who says no to Roland Martin?
Precisely. But one of the things I told Dee, I said, I am very good at not fixing people, but unblocking them.
Okay.
So we then began having this conversation because she was like, I want to focus on getting this documentary done and get my book done. I said, look, those are long-term projects.
Right. You can still do that.
I said, you're somebody trying to swim to that island, and I'm in a boat.
Yep.
You can get to the island a lot faster, Dee.
Get a Noah's
by
Ark.
getting your ass in the boat.
Well, okay, listen,
versus
Dee.
you trying to swim, and she was like,
I was like, genius.
Now, Dee, let's talk about some Dee Barnes history because you actually have experience hosting, right? And so I want to make sure that people are aware of that. Talk about some of the people you've interviewed.
Oh man, my background is in hip hop, as you know. Grew up on that. So Queen Latifah, Moni Love, Salt and Pepper.
All my favorites.
LL Cool J, Run DMC. I had the honor, when Jam Master Jay was here, rest in peace. I was just thinking about the Beastie Boys today because, it's the anniversary of Adam's passing. I mean, there's, just
you had
everybody
a show called,
in the game.
Yeah, it was
East
called
Coast
Pump It Up.
Yes, the show was called Pump It Up. It was on Fox, and this is like In Living Color. This is like pre-Martin. This is back in the day.
Wow.
All right. So what happens to all that footage now? Because I saw they did a video music box documentary. So with all the footage, because it was on Fox with Pump It Up, is there anything that you can do with that?
Man, I've been documenting it, Angela, and I'm telling you, I've been getting so much rejection. I think it's, just being a woman in this industry, like they're just not really taking me seriously. And the fact that I was conscious enough to document the history, because it was important to me. It was not important to Fox. And I documented my three years there. And I have a lot of footage that's just, waiting to be, presented. And I pitched it to a lot of people. We're not going to mention no names. And, it's been, back to back. No,
this feels like a gold mine to me.
Right.
Well,
it's history too. You know what I mean? It's a lot of history. A lot of these artists aren't here anymore. I get emotional when I think about like Heavy D.
How did a show like this even make it to Fox? Because like you said, they didn't really see the value while you were documenting all of this to know what this would turn into. But how did it even land there at that time?
Well, you know how most networks do. They take Black content to build up their network. And so that's exactly what they did. They saw the value in the advertisement dollars, but but they didn't see any value in the people in the show, you know? So they saw that advertisement, and they got a lot of money that came in from Pump It Up, and then they spread it out to other shows. So, you know, it wound up there just because they wanted to get into the rap game, basically. And they wanted that advertisement, and the money did roll in from that, but they didn't put it on the show. As a matter of fact, the more money that came in, the less and less our budget got.
Dee Barnes is here with us. Her new show, The Frequency, is on Roland Martin's Black Star Network.
I want to go back to the no. Here's why this is important, because when Dee and I were talking, and she was like, all these people, they said they would help with this documentary, with this book. And what I said to her, I said, everything that you want to do can happen, but you need a platform to launch it from.
Right.
And that's why I said you really should think about doing this show. Now you're back in the game. I said, this should be Dee Barnes 2.0. I said, your life, your story should not stop with what happened with Dr. Dre. This is an opportunity to now say, no, let me now go next level. And I said, you do this, all those other things. I said, we don't have to ask others for this because we can do them.
No, I feel you. And were you familiar with Roland before he approached you? Did you know him? Did y'all know each other?
Yes.
Okay.
No, we didn't know each other, but I did know him, and I was very familiar with him and the network, as a matter of fact. And it's funny, with everything he said, I had a conversation with Fab Five Freddy, and he reiterated everything. He was like, Dee.
Because Fab and I had a conversation, and I was like, Fab, bro. I was like,
my brother Fab Five Freddy really set me straight. He was like, yo, let me holler at you, sis.
Well, Dee, what was holding you back? Because I can imagine, I said this to Roland behind the scenes, there has to be like being jaded from this industry, you know, just from everything that's happened and promises that were made, and then people not keeping up their end of the bargain. Just. You know,
Angela, pick me out some lottery numbers, girl, because you hit it. That was exactly it. I had wanted it for so long, and it didn't happen, that I had moved on, even though I think I was really suppressing it. And when I met Dr. Jackie Martin, she really set me straight and helped me get balance. And, you know, her show was called A Balanced Life. And, man, she mentored me so well that it really it helped finish unblocking me, basically.
What's the biggest thing that you learned in terms of working with Dr. Jackie?
The biggest thing she helped me unblock was, you know, that imposter syndrome. We worked through that, and she did it indirectly. It's hard to explain. She did it indirectly, but she gave me some tips and some points and some things to really marinate on. So we would talk, and then I would think about everything she said and come back like, you were right, this, that, and the other thing. So I can't really get into all the details because it was very, very emotional for me.
Right.
She helped me get through it.
And the other thing is, we're working with Joe Cheatwood, is that initially Dee was like so locked into hip hop. And I got it. I totally got it. I said, but Dee, this is not a hip hop show. So I need you to expand your perspective horizon, because your story, you can talk about economics and dealing with hard stuff and homelessness. And I said, you can talk about I said, it's so many things you can talk about. I said, so don't be narrow.
Right.
I said, I need you to think expansive. I said, because you're going to be 5 days a week.
Yeah.
I said, so don't be narrow in your thinking.
So what is this show if you had to describe it?
My show is basically a talk show that's like at the intersection of empowerment and acknowledgement. I really want to use this platform that Roland has given me the opportunity to have to uplift women. That was something that, you know, I couldn't do back in the days consistently. And now I can. And I really want to focus on issues that affect women, in particular Black women.
We are talking to Dee Barnes. She has a new show on Roland Martin's network, Black Star Network. And when we come back, we'll have some more with her. You know her from Pump It Up. And I'm so glad to see her handling her business. And Roland Martin is here too. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yeah, she back at it. Bring in the Mac. Way Up with Angela Yee is on.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here. Roland Martin is here. And we're talking to Dee Barnes. She has a new show on his network, Black Star. And Jasmine, you have a question?
How did you all come up with the name of the show?
I know that's always a good story when you think about, like, how did we come up with Frequency?
They did. I hadn't listened. I was very clear.
For me, frequency
Yeah.
is about raising the vibration. We got a lot of. You remember that whole thing that was going around on Twitter, that low vibrational.
Right. That low vibration plate. Yeah.
Right.
You gotta get her on.
We're inundated every day with negativity. We just had what was going on in New York on the subway with that man being choked out. You know what I mean? It's just like every day we hear some negative things about the world. And so I want to do something where it's like positive, where we're uplifting and, you learn. I want to elevate and educate at the same time. When you get a second chance to do something, it's like, you got to do it right. And, the blessing to be coming back on Black-owned media, you can't tell me there's no God. God is good.
Roland, what made you know that Dee would be perfect for this?
I was following her, looking at her tweets, and I said, I see this show. And I'm like, we're going to do it. And so it's instant. I mean, listen, there are probably 30 or 40 people who you see right now on cable news who I put on TV first, who I mentored, and they've gone and do great things. Tiffany Cross's first TV, when she was behind the scenes, on air, was on my show. Angela Rye, Shermichael Singleton, Paris Denard, Gianna Amico, Republicans, Democrats, doesn't matter. And so I'm always Tiffany Lofton. I'm always looking for interesting people. So what was interesting to me was the story. And I said, if Dee can, deal with the trauma, deal with the PTSD, tap into all of her, I said it could blow people away and really help people who listen. And that's the most important thing for me. And I look at all these people, the no's, and I saw what she was like. And then we talked. She was like, well, Wendy promised this, nothing happened. This person. And I said, this would be dope to provide the opportunity to see her succeed.
Dee Barnes is here with us. Her new show, The Frequency, is on Roland Martin's Black Star Network. Now, your first guest on Frequency is Alicia Garza. Right. So talk about what went into you saying, okay, this is who I want as my first premiere debut episode.
While I was going through the whole imposter syndrome, there was 2 books that I read that really pulled me over the finish line. And one of them was Ride or Die, The Feminist Manifesto for the Well-Being of Black Women by Shanita Hubbard. And the other one was The Purpose of
Power.
Oh my God, I'm forgetting of Power.
The Power of Purpose.
The Power of Purpose.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry. Alicia's book. And after reading those books, I was like, I gotta talk to Alicia. You know what I mean? Especially with things were going on with the negative image of Black Lives Matter. So I really wanted to see where her thoughts were on that. And I also did a panel with her about the Me Too movement, in particular with Black women in Hollywood. And so all those things combined, I said Alicia would be the perfect guest, because my story, what I've been through.
Yeah.
And it's been a long, long journey to get here. And I'm just grateful. And to come back on Black Star Network.
Yeah. I'm glad for you to be stepping up and being like, I'm here. And
yes. I'm back outside.
we outside, baby.
outside right now. I'm back outside, and I love it. And I'm so happy to be here with you, Angela. I mean, just this opportunity itself, I would have never had this if it wasn't for Roland, to sit here and talk to you and Jasmine. What?
No, we would have definitely anytime, had you on.
You got to come up here.
I love that. I always have.
I would love to.
I've always admired Roland and all the work that he's done, and so I do think this is a great marriage. I believe that everything that he's done and from what he's been saying about you, even behind the scenes with you not on here, and then to see the connection that you guys have, I just feel like this is it.
We're excited.
And like he said, it'll be a great way for you to jumpstart all the things that you need to do for yourself.
Right. I'm just loving it and counting my blessings and just really, really grateful. He sent me that life preserve, that life raft.
I was like, Dee, get in the boat, Dee.
Now, mind you, Roland can't even swim
at
so
all.
He got to get on the boat.
That's why I was in the boat.
At all.
I wasn't trying to swim.
That's what he was saying.
It's crazy.
Now, so how often is this show? I know it's going to be a daily show, but tell us the rollout.
It'll be a weekly show for the first couple of months, and then we'll go to 2 to 3 times a week. And by September 1, then it's a daily.
I'm with it.
So,
All right, we love. Well, it's so great to see you back behind the mic again, and I'm happy for you.
Thank
And we'll
you.
be supporting you and paying attention. If there's any clips you want to send, you like, make sure you talk about this happened. We're here for it.
Congratulations.
All right. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate your support, and I love you guys. I admire you so much. And it's just like, I'm over here fangirling a little bit. I just love it.
No, I am too. And next time you're in New York, come see us.
Oh, for sure. I'm coming through.
Okay. All right. Well,
right.
thank you so much, Dee
Thank
Barnes.
you.
Frequency.
I appreciate y'all. The Frequency, watch it every Thursday on the Black Star Network, y'all.
When we come back, we got Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. We also have the award-winning advice giver here with us. Mano is in the building.
That's right.
For any advice that you might need, it's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Everybody accents. Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
You should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano is here.
Yeah.
It's Cinco De Mayo. We have been celebrating, and we cannot wait to hear from you, whatever questions you have. There's no such thing as a stupid question, right?
Yes,
Mano,
it is.
stop.
It is. I'm being honest. Let's be real.
There's no such
We here to be
thing.
real with the people. It is.
Well, we cannot wait to hear your questions, whether they are smart or stupid. 800-292-5150. Hey, Jason, what's your question?
Okay, so I'm calling because I was in a relationship 3 years ago that ended badly, right around COVID, and I lost my job, and I was obviously very angry and mad all the time, and so that kind of caused us to break up. And fast forward to now, well, in between, we both had relationships, and we actually both broke up with our significant others in September. And we started talking again in February.
Okay.
And, I now have a job, so I'm in a much better place.
Let's
but
go.
I was wondering what I can do this time around to make things better and really maintain this relationship. Would love any sort of advice.
It's a brand new start for you guys. Are you guys going to move back in together?
Well, we've only been seeing each other since
February.
February, and we've been doing it where we see each other once, maybe twice a week.
Okay.
But you want to be with her though, right?
Every single day.
You want to
Yeah,
be.
yeah,
Yeah. So listen, bro. Just love her as hard as you can. Hold on to that woman. Get her flowers. Do fun things with her. Bring other women into the relationship.
Stop it. Everything is not a threesome, Mano. Stop.
didn't say a threesome.
Let me
I didn't
ask
say
you
that.
this, okay?
Never said that.
Hold on. You just said bring other women. That's a threesome.
No, what I'm saying
But
is
let me. Okay.
have fun.
Okay. How about this? Have you worked on your anger issues? Because life does happen. And it could be a situation where, again, it might be some unfortunate things. But I think the main thing for her, because you said that was the reason, one of the reasons why you guys broke up. And I feel like it's important for you to be a better you so you can be a better individual in a relationship.
Absolutely. I think, obviously, the anger, stems from COVID and not being able to find a job because of it. And I
Right.
felt kind of, useless.
Yeah. And I think it's also important for you to work on yourself, though. Like, how do you handle those anger issues? Because I'm sure she wants to make sure that there's no repeat situations from what's happened in the past, right? Because what if there's another pandemic, and then
You get mad again?
Yeah.
Get angry again?
Well, I think I learned the first time around, really to just, I don't know, kind of keep it cool, realize eventually something's going to work out.
Man, hold on to that woman tight. That's your
Yeah.
woman, man.
And it's the little things that matter the most. Remember that, right? Just the little things that you show somebody that you love them. It doesn't have to be these huge grand gestures all the time, but it can be showing how thoughtful you are, showing that you can plan things, showing that you're listening. What are the things that you love, that you care about, that I can do for you? What are some things that I can do to make your life better? I think all of those things matter a lot. And clearly she really cares about you too if she's giving you another chance.
Yeah, I definitely see that. I think we've been taking it slow, and I really think that's been working out.
Go faster, though.
No,
you
got to speed it up.
It's okay. If
Life is short. You got to speed it up.
If she needs to take it slow, that's fine.
They've been
But
dealing since February. Ange.
cherish those moments that y'all have together and do the really small things that matter the most.
Absolutely. Awesome.
And then plan a trip. 4th of July is coming up. there's different. What else is coming? Memorial Day. Yeah,
Father's
plan
Day,
ahead.
Mother's
Plan
Day.
something in
Lot of
advance.
happening here.
Women love when guys plan.
I didn't know that.
That's what I'm saying.
pretty
Speed
much.
it up, bro. If you speed it up, you good, bro.
Man, go away.
No, you speed it up. For real.
All right. Well, thank you for calling. That is Ask Ye. But I'm so happy that you guys managed to work it out. It feels like you want to make sure you don't mess up this time around and communicate. Communication is important. Make sure you keep on asking her, do you need anything from me? Is there anything that I should be doing that I'm not? That's the most important thing.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Angela.
All right, well, that was Ask Ye. And when we come back, we have Last Word. Remember, on Way Up with Angela Yee, you guys always have the last word. 800-292-5150. Call us up. It's Way Up with Yee.
Pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and I'm here on a May 5th with Cinco De Mayo.
Cinco De Mayo. Cinco De Mayo.
Yes, vibe with us.
Shot o'clock.
It's a Friday. We are so excited. We actually have been having a lot of fun up here today, though. So
Yeah, it's been a lit day. Too lit to quit.
Yeah, too lit to quit. So we appreciate y'all for rocking with us all day. Shout out to Dee Barnes for joining us. Make sure y'all check out her new show, The Frequency, and that is on Black Star Network. That's Roland Martin's network. Thank you to Roland Martin for joining us for that interview. And also for everybody who participated in Tell Us a Secret today.
Come on, you know that's my segment.
That's Mano's jam.
That segment was made for me.
Yeah, it is. And we have some big plans for Tell Us a Secret, so stay tuned for that because it's just too good and y'all are too juicy. And we do appreciate you guys calling because, you know, there's no judgment, no shame in anything that we've done. We've all got secrets.
I mean, listen.
Don't you feel like we all have secrets?
You probably got more than me.
What?
You probably got way more than me.
No, I definitely don't. Man, every day Mano tells me a secret and I'm like, good Lord.
It's not a secret no more. If I'm telling you,
But I don't share it.
No.
But anyway, make sure you guys are safe today, though. We do know it's Cinco de Mayo, and we have been up here getting too lit to quit. But we want to make sure that you're safe, okay? Because we're being safe, too. I already can tell you right now, Mano's taking a nap after this.
I can't.
You taking a nap.
I got work to do.
All right. Well, enjoy your weekend. And of course, you guys have the last word every single day. It's Way Up with Angela Yee, 800-292-5150. Last word.
I also saw a post on Instagram about people trying to buy feet pictures from you, Angela. And I was wondering, what did people have to do to get your attention to sell feet pictures? Please answer this question for me. Thank you.
I was with my childhood mother for 19 years, like childhood sweetheart thing, my son's mother, and we separated last year, and the whole time we was together, she would always ask me, her friends would say it too, like, that girl too close to Mikey, that girl, why she always smiling at him, why she always smiling this, smiling that, and my son's mother would ask me seriously, did she ever hit on you, did she ever hit on you, and I would always say, no, because I was trying to protect their friendship, that's all. You know what I mean? But now we separated and she slided in the DM. I don't know if I should go and pursue it.
Way Up with Angela Yee.
We turning up.
Way Up.